In a faraway kingdom, there was a grand and ancient tradition held every year, the magic contest. It was a spectacle unlike any other, drawing magicians, wizards, and sorcerers from all corners of the land to showcase their skills. The contest was held in the heart of the kingdom, inside a majestic arena surrounded by towering walls and filled with excited spectators. The winner of the contest would earn a magical staff, said to hold the power of the ancients, and be crowned the greatest magician in the land. Among those eager to compete was a young woman named Amara. Amara was a skilled sorceress, but she came from a small village where magic was not as highly valued as in the grand cities. She had learned her craft from her grandmother, a wise old witch who had taught her the secrets of nature's magic, magic that came from the earth, the wind, and the stars. Amara was not like the other contestants. She did not have the flashy spells or the grand gestures of the city magicians, who were known for their elaborate displays of power. Her magic was quiet, gentle, and connected to the natural world around her. But Amara believed that her magic was just as powerful, even if it wasn't as dramatic. On the day of the contest, the arena buzzed with excitement. There were towering wizards who could summon firestorms with a flick of their hands, and bold magicians who could conjure creatures from thin air. The crowd cheered as the contestants performed their most impressive tricks, filling the arena with dazzling lights, flames, and illusions. But as the contest wore on, Amara began to feel nervous. She didn't know how to compete with such powerful magic. Finally, it was her turn. Standing in the center of the arena, Amara closed her eyes and took a deep breath. She was not going to fight fire with fire or illusions with illusions. Instead, she decided to do something that no one else had dared to do. She would show the magic of the earth itself. With a wave of her hand, she called upon the wind, which began to stir gently. The crowd fell silent, unsure of what was happening. Slowly, Amara knelt down and touched the ground. The earth trembled slightly beneath her fingertips, and from the soil, beautiful flowers began to bloom, one after another. Wild vines wrapped themselves around the arena, creating a network of green that stretched up toward the sky. The wind picked up, carrying the scent of fresh flowers and the sound of rustling leaves through the air. It wasn't grand or flashy, but the magic was alive, flowing with the pulse of nature itself. The flowers and vines continued to grow, their colors bright against the dull stone of the arena. Birds fluttered down from the sky, perching on the branches, as though they were drawn to the magic she had conjured. Amara stood up, her heart racing. She had given everything she had, and now all she could do was wait. The crowd was silent, as though they were still unsure of what they had just witnessed. Then a murmur started to spread through the audience. It grew louder and louder until it became a wave of applause. The crowd was amazed. They had never seen magic like this before. Magic that wasn't meant to impress or overwhelm, but to connect with the world around them. The judges, too, were stunned. They had expected fireworks and dazzling lights, but what they saw was something far more beautiful. The chief judge, an old wizard named Master Elian, stood up and addressed the crowd. "We have seen many great displays of magic today," he said, "but what Amara has shown us is something more. She has reminded us that true magic is not just about power or spectacle. It is about harmony, balance, and respect for the world we live in." The crowd erupted into cheers, and Amara felt a warmth spread through her chest. She had done it. Her quiet, gentle magic had won the hearts of the kingdom. In the end, Amara was crowned the winner of the magic contest. She received the magical staff, which glowed with the ancient power of the earth. But more than that, she had earned the respect of the greatest magicians in the land. They had seen that there was more to magic than just showmanship. The true strength of magic came from understanding and honoring the forces that govern the world. As Amara left the arena, holding her new staff, she knew that this victory was not just for her, but for all those who believed that magic was not just a tool to be used, but a gift to be cherished. From that day on, her name was remembered as the one who had taught the kingdom the true meaning of magic.